Hello, friends. I'm Felonius. Thanks for joining me. Here to play some Magic, namely Pioneer Draft. Let's hop in. At the end of our last draft, it was a roller coaster of emotions. We went 5-0, got up to rank 100, and then we lost 3 games in a row, popping down to 300. So let's have some fun playing some more Pioneer Masters. I think this draft set is a good time. I haven't played a lot of it, but I'm enjoying it so far. I do like Dictative Erebos. Dictative Erebos has been really fun to play with. Tempted. Quite tempted. I think that the Alpha Authority is pretty freaking busted. I'm torn between those two. I mean, Alpha Authority can't be. I mean, it's just so awesome when you throw it in a green-white deck. What do I want to play here? Dictative Erebos or a green-white deck? Let's play Dictate. Ooh, that's a good green and white in this pack. Selesnya Charm, Crawl Harpooner. I think I might want to take the Scytheclaw Raptor because I like the idea of being in black-red. And Scytheclaw Raptor is really awesome. Garapper Gearcrafter is also quite good. Stormtide Leviathan, I'm not even really looking at. It costs 8 mana, and I don't know. It doesn't seem to do anything. Creatures without flying or island walk can't attack. That's outrageous. I'm just going to go with the Scytheclaw Raptor because it doesn't cost 8 mana. Here we go. Red removal spell to follow up our Scytheclaw Raptor, it looks like. Survey the remainder of the pack. Master of Waves would have been a funny follow-up to that 8-drop. Yeah, I'm happy to take some cheap removal here. Look at all these blue cards. I mean, I don't need to play Dictative Erebos. The question is, do I want Yessian Thief over a Cloudfin Raptor? As cute as the Yessian Thief is, I know how good Cloudfin Raptor is to ramp into. I don't think Acroin Crusader is quite that good. Unless you're specifically playing red-white. Do I want to play blue-red? I suppose is the real question. I gotta take Cloudfin Raptor. I think it's good. Let's see if we can follow these signals. A Nimbus Naiad, and is it Guildgate? I don't think Hidden Strings looks very good, but I don't mind Nimbus Naiad. It's not incredible, but there's also a Tormented Hero, and I do like the idea of playing that in a black-red deck. Hmm. Could also just take in, is it Guildgate? Hello, From. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Just hanging out, playing some Magic. Figured I would do it with the world. Okay. Now, I kind of wish I had taken that Tormented Hero and ignored the blue, just because I'm seeing all this black. But Boundary Lands Ranger looks like a fine card here. I believe he's asleep. I do like Palaka Predation. Goblin Heel Cutter has been overperforming as far as I can tell. Huh. Oh. Smash to Smithereens looks pretty narrow. McKindy Slide Runner? Or I could take the Akum Warrior. How'd that event go? Ooh, wheeled the Gear Crafter out of that pack? That's awesome. Another Screecher. Did I just wheel that Master of Waves? Master of Waves isn't very good. Hard to tell here. I think I'm going to go with the black cards, though. Spawning Bed, Dictative Erebos, late game combo. Ordeal of Perforos looks cute. If I had taken a Terramorphic Expanse, I could probably take this Dinrova Horror. But, meh. Ordeal of Perforos is certainly playable. It's not great, but can definitely make it work. Gates of Blaze, Fell Stinger, Undead Butler. I'm going to take this Fell Stinger here. We're going to see if we can find some more creatures to sacrifice, like this Butler and the like. Sanitarium Skeleton and friends. Fell Stinger's a good attacker, and it refills your hand. Ooh, Sarkhan Unbroken. That card's so fun! Oh no. Do I have to completely derail the black strategy to play that? I don't think I should do that. I think I should take this Gearhopper Gearcrafter and let someone else play the cool Sarkhan Unbroken. This black-red deck looks like it's going to be pretty cool. Ooh, an Obnixilus Cruelty, pick 4. That's nice. Nice snag. Devour Flesh over an Ackerman's Crusader. I think having a 1-drop might be nice. But I have been impressed with Devour Flesh. I'm going to take Devour Flesh. I don't know if having that one drop's really going to matter that much to me. Dreadbore, Heartpiercer, Manticore. Some really good cards here. I think I have to take this Dreadbore over this Heartpiercer, Manticore. Another Slide Runner over this Akoum Warrior. Might be nice to have a free Akoum Warrior or two. But Slide Runner does attack well. Just going to take another 2-drop here. There's a Supernatural Stamina. I like that. It's good with our Gear Crafters and other things. Another Silumgar Butcher on the top. Or a Boundary Lands Ranger. I'm not a huge fan of Perforos Emissary. Tin Rovahor coming all the way back around. I'm going to take a Silumgar Butcher. We get an Undead Butler. I'm in. Sanitarium Skeleton over this Read the Bones. I do have a few good things to sacrifice. Nah, I gotta take a Sanitarium Skeleton. I gotta make sure I have one in the deck, I think. I don't know if I'm playing 2 spawning beds, but we gave up on... Oh, wow. So much for giving up on blue. Man, so many Planeswalkers. We could have switched to blue, red, green, and then had a Sarkhan and Jace. Possibly made that work. Sounds wild. It's all right. I'm looking at this Magus' Warhound, and it looks like it could push through a lot of damage for us in this deck. That's a cheap bestow cost. Throw it on a Slide Runner. Here's another Heel Cutter. It's a cheap dash cost. This card's good. Ooh, Zathrid Necromancer. That card's good. I think we have a good number of humans, too. We have 3 other ones. And we might wheel this Ranger, too. Here's some humans. Monastery Swiftspear or a Zulaport Cutthroat. Probably the Cutthroat in this deck. Yeah, I'm going to take the Cutthroat. I think it matches my deck a little better. Here's a Skeleton. I don't know if I need 2 of them in the deck. Oh. Wow. That's awesome. If I cast a spell, I can cast this for 2 and give my whole team +1/+0 and haste. Wow, Priest of Blood Right. This card's great. We're going to have to figure out what to cut. Evolving Wilds for our slide runners. Hmm. All right, cool. This deck looks aggressive. We got so many good choices there at the end. I had to figure my way out through it all. All right, so we've got some good top end. We have a Palaka Predation. And we definitely have cuts to make. I'm not sure what they're going to be. A lot of cuts to make. Hmm. So I don't have that many non-creature spells to make the Swift Spear any good. Seven humans to go with Zathrid Necromancer. We have to cut a card. Part of me wants to just cut the Sanitarium Skeleton. I wonder if Magus Warhound is not that good. I just feel like it'll be really nasty on a Slide Runner or on the Boundary Lands Ranger the next turn. Yeah, Sanitarium Skeleton isn't even that good. I have things to sacrifice. I've got the extra things to Gear Crafter. I have Undead Butler. I have this body to sacrifice. Alright, this looks sweet. Let's run it. What you doing, Prominator? Wow. Wow, you're wow. Dude, I found a secret stash of Nerds Gummy Clusters. Pretty exciting stuff. Have you... They are new, and I'm a big fan. No black mana in his hand. You know, maybe Spawning Bed wasn't the best idea. Uh-huh. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I like sugar in its many forms. When they're candified, mainly. You know, what are the chances of me drawing black mana here? I've got Boundary Ranger into Heel Cutter, but like, ugh. End up going first, so I do have cards to play. Nice top deck. And it's not a swamp, but it is a card that we can play. We like those. Heel Cutter's doing some work here, I think. Yeah. He clearly has a combat trick, so we're going to keep him from using it. Ooh, that's pretty strong. We'd like to draw some black mana. Oh. He wants to try to race me now, so he's thinking about using one of his pump spells. It hits both of them. Coordinated Assault. Oh, Martial Glory. Yeah, that's good. Adds 5-6 damage. And we're going to race him. Oh, yeah, we're going to race him. Maybe. We can't really attack through his ground creatures, so we'll see what happens. Ooh. I'm just going to play this Zulaport Cutthroat. Oh, wow. Wow. What a play. What a top deck from our opponent. Getting this to give their whole team +1/+0 trample and lethal. What a top deck. That was madness. I cannot believe that just happened. Wow. Get wrecked. Oh, jeez. That's magic. What a cool moment for our opponent. And we even got to witness it. Yeah, they needed something cool there. And we had great answers to deal with that. Oof. If we didn't play the Zulaport Cutthroat there, we could have just killed something and survived, I suppose. Brutal. I didn't expect my opponent to add an additional. Jesus. Let's see. They had 1, 2, 3, 4 power on the board, and we had 3 toughness at 11 life. So they added 12 power to the board with haste that turn. I mean, it's pretty cool. And trample. Don't forget the trample. And it was even more power, 13 power, because the goblin did not have trample. Crazy. Okay, all right. So my deck has said, "Fuck you. You're not getting a keepable hand." It's fun. I roll. Oh, what a fucking joke. I just mill my lands and then don't draw another land. Snore. What a joke. What just has essence scatter? Yeah, that was silly. Okay. I guess it's going to be one of those nights. Snooze fest. See if we can actually play some Magic here. No, it's cool. Like getting land screwed, getting shitty hands is a part of the game. We all have to deal with it. It's not a big deal at all. But when it happens, like, you know, 4 times in a row, 2 games in a row, it can be disheartening. Skyrider Elf's going to deal some damage. So I put 3 power on the board instead of 2. Oh, jeez. It's going to be difficult to deal with. Let's see what our opponent has. Okay. Well, that's annoying. My opponent can just bounce the demon to my hand with Retraction Helix. At least it'll stop him from an attack. There's a way for me to get back my Reckless Bushwhacker and attack with everything. But if Felstinger makes me lose 2 life and Priest makes me lose 2 life, I guess I'm just dead in 2 swings anyway, right? I think I should do it this way. Make another 2/2. Not take 2 damage. No. I'm going to get that thing to get the surge cost. Oh, no. I didn't play that right. Hopefully our opponent does have a way to pump his creature. Oh no, we're dead. Oof. That was a rough way to lose it. Math. Priest of the Bloodrite got us good there. Oof. 0-3. Fuck me. What a terrible start. Oh, that was brutal. No, I should have sacrificed the Priest of the Forgotten Rite. I would have drawn into the removal spell too. And I didn't need to race him like that. That was foolish. Alright, whatever. Moving on. Hello, drafters. Let's start a new draft. I'm Felonius. We're playing Pioneer Masters. What do we have here? Garrick, Color of Beasts. Is this a Planeswalker? That looks awesome. Let's do it. Let's play Planeswalkers. This one wants you to play a lot of creatures. It gets you a lot of creatures. So let's find some good ones. We had to pass a Hornet's Nest. It's definitely a good card. I guess I'll just get a pack with 0 creatures in it. I'm going to take Coordinated Assault. I think I'll end up in red-green with this. I guess it's possible I could be in white-green. I just think Coordinated Assault's pretty nasty. The Cruel Revival is pretty sweet. It's only zombies you return to your hand, though. Nah, I'm going to take Coordinated Assault. Fall of the Hammer to follow it up. Yeah. Legion Loyalist is definitely cute, but I'd rather have removal. There's also a Courier's Briefcase. And we do want to play green. Maybe I want to take that over Fall of the Hammer. Yeah, I want to be able to ramp into my Garrick a little bit faster. I got to take this Courier's Briefcase. Wow, another Legion Loyalist. A Goblin Heel Cutter. Yeah, I'm going to take this Heel Cutter. Red-green's still going to be a good place to be. Pilgrim's Eye. District Guide, nice. It's a great card. We have Exquisite Firecraft's fine removal spell. Nice. Another heel cutter? Sure. Ooh, a Gnarlback Rhino. Pick 9. I like that wheel. Garrick and Rhino from that pack. It's I think it's trying to tell us that the forest is angry, says Vivian Reed. Yeah, it doesn't look like a very happy rhino. A grizzle. Will we wheel Legion Loyalists or Fall of the Hammers? Stay tuned. I don't want any of these. Sajiri Shelter. Possible splash. That card's actually pretty cool. Unravel the Aether is definitely a good best of 3 card. I don't know if it's going to make it in our red-green deck. I'll take Rogue's Passage because it can actually find a home. Ooh, here we go. Yes, a 5-drop 4/4 dragon that deals 1 damage to something. I mean, that's fine. Pardon me. This is a very good card, though. 3 red pips is a lot. So maybe Rogue's Passage isn't going to make it. Passing the Gore Clan Rampager isn't my favorite. Maybe we can wheel it. I'm definitely going to take the big dragon that pings. Ooh, talking about big dragons. Yeah, we're going to find a way to make that in here. Gatebreaker Ram. That card is so freaking nasty. We didn't take enough gates, though, in the first pack to justify taking that. And Dragonlord Kolagon is awesome. Yeah, since we didn't get any gates in the first pack, and we're not really going to get anything off of. I mean, we did get this district guide, but I think I'd rather just have another dragon with my Scourge of Valkus. Wow, Gate Colossus followed up right after Gatebreaker Ram. That would have been quite the play. That would have been quite the play. All right, there's a Blood Tithe Harvester here. There's also a Fight with Fire. I do like Fight with Fire, but I'm more tempted to take the creature here. Man, Gate Colossus is so good. All right, I'm going to take Gate Colossus. We'll see what happens. Another Gate Colossus? What? I guess I'll take another and see if I can get a bunch of gates. There's a Gatebreaker Ram. What's going on? All right. We're gonna find gates. We're gonna make this work. What? I am overwhelmed. I don't know what to think right now. Do I take a third Gate Colossus and then literally only take gates the rest of the... Oh, jeez. Boundary Lands Ranger, Pilgrim's Eye, Savage Punch. I think I just want Boundary Lands Ranger over that Savage Punch. There's a Guild Gate. I have to take gates over everything else that I see. Not even going to look at the rest. Oh, God. Gore-Clan Rampager? I honestly don't think it matters. It's not going to be as good as this gate is. Oh, we wield the Blood Tithe Harvester. Do we take it over this Garopper Gearcrafter, though? I don't think so. Another Gearcrafter. I like that over an Audacity. Wheeling a Savage Punch. Oh, wow. Look at all these dragons. Which is wild. All right, nothing but gates. Nothing but gates. Now, as it turns out, if I had just taken cards that weren't Gate Colossus, this red-green deck might have looked a little cleaner. I mean, that's a black mana. It's not really on color. I can't afford too many off-color lands with triple red and double green. I just gotta take gates. All right, fine. I'll take Goreclaw because it makes all of these creatures outrageously cheap. I have to audible back to red green if I don't see any more gates. It's another gate. Gate. Seven gates. Probably just enough. All right, so we're going to get seven gates. Oh, wait, no, we only got six gates? Well. Oh, well. Okay, do we have to cut one more card? I think so. And maybe it's just a gate Colossus. Hmm. All right, this looks ridiculous. Do I want another Pilgrim's Eye over these? No. I mean, even this is just like a six drop 8/8. It's crazy good. All right. And I think it's going to be cheaper than that most of the time because of these district guides. All right, 8 red, 8 green. What, like 3 black. Nothing else to worry about. And I can crack Courier's briefcase. All right, let's have some fun with this. Let's get the briefcase out there. Not afraid to bestow my 1/1. He's ready to counter something. Oh, we didn't have a counter. Our opponent did not spend their mana. Triple Gate Colossus. Well, I suppose I'll take a Planeswalker instead. It's funny, next turn I can put Gate Colossus on top and then put it in my hand right away. Yeah, it's pretty good. So I say we just play another Gate Colossus. I suppose I'll play another Gate Colossus. I'm just gonna +1. See what I get. Oh, got a few too many there. We're gonna have to play. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I can get a gate, and those both cost 4. But I can also play this, that, and that. You can just discard a gate Colossus and then put it right back on top. Ooh, Gates v. Gates. There's 2 of them. Yeah, we'll put them both right on top. And then we'll do this. And then I'll play Goreclaw. And then they each cost 2. Oh, this is wild. Goreclaw gives everything trample, so I didn't think there was any reason to block there. Good game, Dr. Clark. All right, triple gate Colossus. I mean, maybe passing that Gatebreaker Ram and taking Dragon Lord Kolagon was a mistake. I'm not sure how many more gates we actually would have gotten. There was a choice where I could have taken a gate over a district guide. And that probably would have been the pick. Just to have a 7th gate, but I mean, I'm fine with 6 gates and 2 district guides. The Azorius Guild gate was completely off color. And Pilgrim's Eye is especially cuttable because it doesn't help us find black mana for the Dragon Lord. Kolagon, that is. We have 2 different Dragon Lords. And Garrick. And 3 Gate Colossus. This deck is so full of power. Hopefully we can just survive long enough to play it all. The Grapper Gear Crafters are our main way to survive. And we have 3 of them, so it's a good strategy. Reach happens to be particularly good against Flyers. Does their opponent have a counterspell? I thought it likely they did have a counterspell, but still, I rather would have had that countered than my district guide. I want gates out of the deck so Gate Colossus can come down sooner. 3-0. Whew. This looks sweet. Grab our Golgari Guild Gate. I guess Gruul Guild Gate would have been a better pick, wouldn't it? Oops. The Rampager's rampage is at an end. He has been put to rest. Oh, Miles Howes, welcome to the stream. Whatever you request. Miles Howes is one of my first subscribers. Where you at from? Yeah, me too. Well, let's see if it works. At the very least, we'll get some creatures off the top. I mean, at the very least, we'll gain 5 life. That was pretty bad. That was a pretty bad roll. Of all the creatures that are in our deck, top 5, it's a pretty bad roll. But him not putting a +1/+1 counter on the hero means he'll have to use another card to kill Garrick. He undoubtedly will. Probably just going to be a Knightly Valor. I was really hoping we'd get a better rip than this, but we didn't have a better play. Couldn't. Well, that's going to be huge. Well, at the very least, he gained us 5 life. Turns out he gained us 9 life. Well, Gatebreaker Ram gets big. Our opponent probably has some removal. I'm going to cycle another card with Boundary Lands Ranger. And that doesn't have vigilance like Gatebreaker Ram does. This is not working out ideally. It's a 12. It's a 14-12. 14-14 coming in. It's a big body. Oh, I can fight it. Wait. Oh no, what does he have? No. Man, I had so many good top decks. Give me another land. 12 lands? Come on. 9 spells, 12 lands. Fuck. I really had a chance if I top deck something useful. Impossible. Hey, what's up, Chris Crisis? Chris Crisis. Thanks for stopping by. We're having fun. All right, we are 3-1, and we're rolling. Okay, here we go. This looks not that good, but we could draw into what we need. Okay. Our opponent didn't play a 2-drop. It's a good sign for us. Surely they have a 3-drop. I need black mana. I guess red mana. Can't get black and red. So I'll get black and green. Disregard's a better blocker than these two. It's a good play. I'm going to Savage Punch this thing, maybe, after I attack. So just take out a flyer. Probably take out this. The Eidolon could deal a lot of damage potentially. What do we got? All right. That's a slow play. No attacks that turn. I like that. Big fan. Get out a 4/4 Ram. Mm-hmm. Now, if we top deck a basic, we can drop the Dragon Lord or a Gate Colossus. Probably the Dragon Lord. I'm expecting a Boulder Salvo on the Leaf Crown Dryad at some point, maybe. He's going to want to get those flyers in. But he'll take advantage of whatever. Oh, wow. That is huge. Yeah, and we didn't draw a land. It's a pretty bad sign. Now the question is, do I just play Gore Clan Rampager to try and race at this point? We'll try to race him. If he taps out and we draw land, then I mean, we might actually just be able to win with Kolagon and a Gatebreaker Ram. We'll see. Opponent played a lot of flyers. It's going to be tough to beat. I'll take 2. Oh no. I couldn't draw the land. That's brutal. Any land would have done there. Okay. That is what we needed. All right, Dragon Lord Kolagon. Take us all the way home. Come on. My opponent top decks some removal. Did he draw something to pump the team? Of course, he top decked an answer. Oof. That is brutal. I couldn't have played that any differently. Yeah, our opponent got lucky. They top decked the answer. We had a couple bad top decks. They had a couple good top decks. That's the difference sometimes. All right, what do we have here? This hand looks good. wish I could play my music to hang out. It doesn't work that way, though. Solid curve here. The old Loxodon Smiter. He's going to trade. See if Goreclaw can survive. Get one of these Gate Colossi out. Colossi? Colossuses? Consider. I'm considering. In fact, my opponent has played Consider, Smiter, Darksteel Ingot, and Gates. Probably a Gates Ablaze coming up here soon. Here comes a Skyrider Elf. Huh. That's cool. I want to play Garrick more than the Gate Colossus anyway. Planeswalkers are quite strong. Another Skyrider Elf, it seems. Wow, good play. He would have had Gust of Wind for the Gate Colossus too, so at least we drew a card for playing Garrick instead. Turns out Garrick was a better play because we drew a card off of it. This is pretty cool that we have 2 of our Gate Colossus and still 5 Gates left in our deck. And the strong. Yeah, I guess I'll trade off here. Gate Colossus kills people fast. As long as he doesn't detain it. Another Liev Sky Knight. I mean, that was actually my one fear. My opponent actually has a clock on me like that. That was a nice draw. Good game, CF Battle. All the Gate Colossus. What are we, 4-2 now? Yeah, this deck's fun. We snagged 3 Gate Colossus and a Gatebreaker Ram like in a row in Pack 2. We got Scourge of Valkus, Dragon Lord Kolagon, Gate Colossus, Gatebreaker Ram, Gate Colossus, Gate Colossus. Just wild. See if we can get a few more wins with it. Definitely having a lot of fun. All right. Well, not going to get a keepable hand, it appears. We're gonna go down to 5. Pretty cool. We have one game plan. It's to play Gates and Gate Colossus. See if we can make it happen. Wow. If I play District Guide, he just kills it for free with Ordeal. This way, he just deals the 3 damage to me. Now, it turns out, I wouldn't have drawn Gatebreaker Ram in the same order. All right. So now we just need to top deck any land, whether it's a gate or a basic, and we can play a Gate Colossus next turn. But our opponent getting to take out our blocker there with a Wild Slash is pretty busted. Might just be dead. Down to 2. What a joke. That was a boring game. 4-3. We'll take it. All right. Quick break, and why not? Might be back to play some more. Hello, gamers. I'm Felonyus. Thanks for joining. Here to do some Pioneer Masters Draft. Let's hop in. Been having fun playing Gates. Having fun with Blue-Black Control. Red-White Heroic. I like this format a lot. Let's see what happens. All right. Hopping in. All right, what do we have? Pack one, pick one. We have some good options here. We have Kabira Takedown. I like having my lands also be spells. We also have District Guide. I'm a big fan of District Guide. It seems like an excellent early pickup. I'm a little more on District Guide. I mean, though Boon Satyr is really good. Maybe I'll take the Boon Satyr, since District Guide is a common. I've been really impressed by this card so far. 4/2 with Flash occasionally comes out as an aura that just completely blows people out. Yeah. I'm going to go with Boon Satyr, pack one, pick one. I don't expect to wield that District Guide, but that would be fancy. Okay. Pick two. What do we have here? I see Obnixilis Cruelty, and it's the most standout card to me. There's also Phalanx Leader, if we're thinking about going green-white with this Boon Satyr. But we don't necessarily need to go green-white. And Obnixilis Cruelty is definitely just the best card in the pack by a fair margin. Phalanx Leader's awesome. What does black-green even do? I do like the idea of having synergies. I'm going to take Obnixilis Cruelty, though. Okay. Pick three. You know, with Phalanx Leader, I probably would have taken this Silk Wrap next. But I took a black card. So I'm on this Priest of the Blood Rite or the District Guide. And I think I'd rather... I'm a little bit more interested in the District Guide, though Priest of the Blood Rite is really good. I've been very impressed with it playing out. I'm just going to stay open and take this District Guide. We want to play our good green cards, and we'll figure out what our last color is. Clear Shot's pretty good. Happy to pick that up. Voyaging Satyr. There's a lot of blue coming around. Voyaging Satyr, I might just take this Azorius Guildgate. Though the Satyr is pretty strong. It's just a good 2-drop to fill out your curve with in a green deck. Though, I do like having gates. I feel like I'm not going to be starved for Voyaging Satyrs. Although this gate does not touch either of my colors yet, it perhaps could. It's Guild Summit and Archangel colors, so it's not a bad idea to dip into gates and be able to take advantage of those gates payoffs in whatever colors you're playing. Hey, look, Guild Summit. Oh, that's awesome. All right, we passed one District Guide, pack one, pick one to take this Boon Satyr, but I like this. We'll take Guild Summit to follow up our Azorius Guild Gate, and we'll take all the gates. I'm a big fan of Guild Summit. Draft experiences that have non-basic lands that are part of a theme in the set are always so fun because the draft is more difficult. It's like Kaldheim, where you have to take those snow lands if you want to play the snow cards and get those payoffs. So you have to make the decision of when to pick up the non-basics. Early, do you pick up the payoffs early or the enablers? And usually it's the enablers. But for guilds specifically, it's really nice to see those payoffs before you just start diving into the gates. And I don't see a ton that I like here, but I see a Sajiri Shelter or a Gust of Wind. I think I'm just going to take this Sajiri Shelter. I mean, there's also Triplicate Spirits. That card seems fine, but we're not necessarily... Yeah, I mean, Triplicate Spirits is probably good. Let's take that. Brineborn Cutthroat? That doesn't seem right. I like Dreadbore. I wonder how good Brineborn Cutthroat will be in this deck. I do have a few things with Flash. I don't like the idea of having to dip into all the colors. I'll take Brineborn Cutthroat. I see Triplicate Spirits and Obnixilis Cruelty, and I like the idea of this Imperious Oligarch. Clutch of Currents is okay. Keening Apparition has been good too. I think I'm going to try the Oligarch in case I can actually get a bunch of white-black lands to support it. I would really like this Ulbulsar Gatekeepers. I think it's a really good gate payoff. But I think I should probably just take this Guild Gate. Oh, there's a good gate payoff. Opal Lake Gatekeepers instead. Another Oligarch, okay. I don't really want to play Darksteel Ingot, let alone two of them. Pardon me. Yeah, so it turns out first picking a District Guide over the Boon Satyr probably would have looked a little better. But we're figuring it out. End of pack one, we only got 2 gates. It's not a great sign for our Guild Summit plans, but we'll make it work. This pack doesn't have a ton that's thrilling in it. Oath of Nissa only looks at the top 3 cards, so I don't think this card's actually very good. Three cards is not very many. The fail case there is high enough that I don't even want to risk casting it. I mean, Skyrider Elf would be good, but I just need to take some gates to go with my Guild Summit. Okay. Interesting, interesting. We have an Orzhov Guild Gate. We have an Obnixilis Cruelty. And a Stab Wound. I'd like to wheel this Orzhov Guild Gate and take this Cruelty. That's my plan. I wanted to check my draft. Where did I take that cutthroat over? The cutthroat over a dreadbore, I guess. It was a fun pick. Sylvan Caryatid. It's definitely going to help me cast spells over this Gruul Guildgate. Would I rather just have a gate? I'll take the Caryatid. That gate didn't have colors I was really excited about. I want green, white, black duels like this. I think I'm going to take this over the Smiter or the Sin Collector. Okay, there's a Kabira takedown. Yeah, I like that card enough. I'll take it here. Murmuring Mystic? I like that card. It's still early. We can make it work. Simic Guildgate, pretty important over this Kiora's follower, I think. That was a good pack. We'll see. Get to wheel a card from it. Illusory Angel. No, I think I'm going to take this Orzhov Guildgate. That's what we need. There's that Opal Lake Gatekeepers on the wheel. And we wheeled the Orzhov Guildgate. That's awesome. We have our Esper colors. We have some green. It's touching white and touching blue. As cute as a Cloudfin Raptor is, I don't think it's what this deck's going to need. We'll see if Pilgrim's Eye makes it in. Saloon Division looks a little bit better with the Murmuring Mystic here. See if Undead Butler makes it in. Gust of Wind, last pick. All right. Pack 3. Okay. We have a Simic Guildgate. We have another Guild Summit. We have another Boon Satyr. You might be another Satyr. Try and boon my Opal Lake Gatekeepers to make a 6/6. I like the idea of a land. Could also be a creature. Yeah. I think the Guild Gate's probably our pick here. There is a treasure cruise in this pack. We don't have Philology Archaeologist to take advantage of it with. Yeah, I'll take a treasure cruise over that Guild Gate. Another guild summit? I don't think we need that many guild summits, to be perfectly honest. I think one guild summit's probably just fine. If I had taken the Demir Guild Gate over the Treasure Cruise, then I would have taken two guild summits. But I think one guild summit, one Treasure Cruise will be pretty good. Rhineboard Cutthroat here. A second one over Devour Flesh for the sake of Murmuring Mystic. Ooh, Obnixilis Cruelty. Take that over that Guild Gate. Wow, what a pack. Dinrova Horror, Guild Gate, Zephyrwinder, Undead Butler. And I really like the idea of a Dinrova Horror. Zephyrwinder's really good, though. Honored Hydra looks like the pick here. The green does appear to be a bit out of place, doesn't it? Ooh, wheeling another Gatekeepers. The dip into white is not a very full one. We wheeled the Zephyrwinder out of that pack. Wow. Dinrova Horror and Zephyrwinder? It's quite a pack. All right, so what if we just cut green entirely? And then what if we like played a couple green cards? I'm just counting. Oh, my land sources here. But add one to white. So 7, 8, and 7 and 3. I think I should play Quicken for the sake of having Murmuring Mystic. I have a few sorceries I might be able to get him with. $14, so I can just play one more land, probably. I feel like not playing the Honored Hydra might be a mistake. What's the point of Undead Butler? Fill the graveyard for treasure cruise. All right. I think this is pretty passable. Let's see how it rolls. Oh, yeah, here's a hand. Oligarch, such a good blocker. We'll take some damage from the Slide Runner, but we'll be left with a 1/1. Hypothetically. I'll offer him a trade. Clearly has some trick to use. Let him use it. Not bad. Hmm. I'm just going to kill this thing. He might have another aura to attach to it, but I don't really just want to take that much damage. Because if I don't kill it on my turn, he just gets to attack. Get in for 3, maybe 4, maybe 5. Without casting a spell. And then I take a bunch of damage that I don't want to. So, that's why we're here. Snacking on Nerds gummy clusters. Highly recommend. Hmm. I'm going to miss out on one card with this. Yeah, nice. It's like I have like one gate left in my deck. Maybe 2. 2 gates left in the deck. Does my opponent have planned here? Ah, another Dragon Mantle. This card's a bit underwhelming, but it does replace itself, which is exactly what you want from heroic triggers. Target creature, blah, blah, blah. Draw a card. Ooh, what a mill. Just triple spell. I imagine he's going to play Heel Cutter to take away my blocker. There's the heel cutter. Will he trade his Crusader with my Butler? Indeed, he will not. All right. There's a lot of lands I've drawn. After milling triple spell, Essence Scatter, Treasure Cruise, Triplicate Spirit, I've drawn 3 lands in a row. Good old Magic, keeping you on your feet. Our opponent also has all the mana. We have 4 lands in our hand. This is ridiculous. Well, it happens. Uh-oh. And as a Phalanx Tactics. Okay. It's kind of cool. Oh. Running out of cards. Hopefully I can mill some garbage here. Jeez. Could have played Opalite Gatekeeper into Opalite Gatekeeper. At least I milled the land. Really? Really? Another land? That is wild. That's fucking crazy. Another one? Ugh. I guess we'll just wait. All right. Glad I bided my time, exercised patience. He looks eager to cast something. Now I will use my removal. Been holding on to that Omnixless Cruelty for 3 turns. Longer than that. Pretty strong. Wow. That's wild. Another one. It's the last one of Saloon Divisions or something. I don't know. Jeez. Do we navigate our way to victory here? If we had blown that Obnixilis Cruelty too early, we might be in a lot of trouble. Felt like a good hold. Now we have 4 cards left in our library and a bunch of flyers. Scary. Dinrova Horror does a pretty mean job here. Good game, Gawk. Oh, that was fun. That was a long game. Was that our first game of this draft? Wow, that was a long one. Let's play again. Wait, are there gates I'm not playing? There's one. Yeah, I guess that's probably fine. Yeah, this is good. Let's roll it back. I don't think I need an 8th gate. Ready. Felonious Foul versus tech support. Your phone call will never end. I guess that's more of like customer service. Tech support might not even answer the phone. This hand looks passable. I'm in. Let's do it. I'm tempted to get my Black Bloom Rogue out in case I draw a 2-drop. I don't have a ton of 2-drops that I can play, though. I mean, I do, but I would need white and black mana to play the Oligarch on 2. Okay. Now I want this as a land. Because I'll play Guild Summit on turn 3 without any guild gates out. Means every gate I draw from now on draws me a card. Oh no. Our opponent's not doing anything. Oh no! Alright, Murmuring Mystic. Ah, there we go. They got their red mana. Now they're gonna do stuff. Now we're gonna have a game of Magic. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Any gate would have done there. I do have 7 of them. Okay. I just get to block his Rhino, and if he has a pump spell, I've got the Cruelty. He has a Wild Slash. Damn. Couldn't draw land there? Alright. No problem. I imagine he has something, but I gotta start playing spells eventually. Here comes the Wild Slash. Shit. Yeah, I should have played around a pump spell instead of the Wild Slash, but that's okay. Damn. Not a gate in sight. Nah, that was stupid. I should have Obnixilis Cruelty the Gnarlback Rhino. At least that's... I could have blocked the Seed guy with my Gatekeepers. But I was afraid he had a pump spell. Man, such a clean start. And then just brick, brick, brick. Brutal. Brick, 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 brick. Damn. Can't even do anything. Game's just over. That was unfortunate. But hey, sometimes you get screwed. And we had a million outs there, but oh well. Let's play again. And we dropped that guild gate on, or the guild summit on turn 3 and just didn't see any of our 7 gates over the next, like, 6 turns. Oof. Big oof. We could have crueltied the Rhino main phase after he played the Seed Elemental. Things might have gone differently there. He might not have had removal for our Mystic. Worth considering. If you don't consider that your plays might have been wrong, then you will never get better. We'll see if he wants to trade. I certainly do. Pressure, or make sure I get my land. Let's make sure I get my land. Ooh, the double screecher. Ferocious. Fill our graveyard a little bit for this treasure cruise. Build 2 gates. Brutal. Now with every spell he casts, he can pay 2 mana to drain me. Here it comes. I guess I'll just cast Treasure Cruise. Oof. What a curve. Can't even cast this without a second white mana. Well, I might be able to do something fancy with this Murmuring Mystic. We're definitely on a clock from those Screechers. Get a little bit of value off this Quicken. See if we can do anything before we die to these Basilica Screechers, though. It's not looking very good, gotta be honest. I don't like my chances. That helps. I think I want another power on my Brineborn Cutthroat. Another rogue. Well, now killing the rogue doesn't make that much sense. Let's go over to these screechers. I hate these undead butlers. So fucking bad. Milled 2 removal spells and a Celindy Visions. What a fucking joke. Oh, Jesus. All that's left in our deck is probably lands now. What a fucking snooze fest. Just top decking lands and garbage. And then milling 3 removal spells. Well, Cess and Scatter's pretty good. This has not been a very fun game. Gotta be honest. I'm getting fucked sideways. Cannot catch a break. And this doesn't even do anything. We're just gonna die to a Basilica Screecher. He has that Gear Upper Gear Crafter 1/1 too, so we can't even get him with our Zephyr Winder. So we can attack with an Undead Butler. Get something back, but he just gets to block with his Screecher. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. We milled all of our removal spells with Undead Butler. That's a deal. And he has another one now. It's just brutal. Oh, jeez. Nothing I can do. My last card on my deck's fucking Guild Summit, too. Jeez, what a joke. Oh my god, this game has been such a snooze fest. Basilica Screecher just extorting us as we watch our removal spells disappear. Yeah, we'll make a bunch of flyers. Our opponent just has to cast 2 spells and we're dead. This was quite an unfortunate series of draws. We did not get to play any of these cards. He gets his Wild Slash, probably. What a boring game. Do you have some way to give it trample with double red? What can we get? Yeah. There's the Wild Slash. We knew it was coming. What a boring fucking game. Why didn't it ask me if I had fun or not? Oh, that was shitty. All right, let's play again. And let's get rid of these undead butlers. They're just so I don't mill my own fucking removal spells again. What a miserable experience. All right, well, if we're not playing undead butlers, we should rebuild this. Maybe. No, we'll just put in Ingenious Scabs instead. Self-mill is such a shitty fucking limited experience. I've always disliked it. It would be foolish for me to fucking take out the undead butlers just because they absolutely fucked me last game. But that's variance. Sometimes you just get fucked. This deck's really good, and we should be able to get a couple wins. But luck might take it out of our hands. See what happens. Man, I will never forgive Undead Butler for milling 3 removal spells. And that's all I needed. If I had had another play that turn, I definitely would have made it. Let's break our bad luck streak. I think we're like 1-5 right now for tonight. Pretty fucking bad. I've never done so poorly. My win rate right now for this set is like 65% over 30, 40 games. It's been tanking tonight. Undead Butler's literally the worst card. I hate everything about it. Yeah. Use a pump spell. I dare ya. We had the option to leave Brineborn Cutthroat up to block with, but we're prepared to take some damage. Wow. And it counts as a non-creature spell, too. Wildly powerful. I think I'm going to just lose this Brineborn Cutthroat. I saved myself from like 4, 5, 6 potential damage by doing this, so. As much as I would like to do it at a reduced cost with a flyer out, I'm not sure I can count on pulling that off. He just gets to target Phalanx Leader with anything and I lose. So fucking boring. Why couldn't I just draw a fucking land there? My opponents are just going off so hard. Can't catch a break. Yeah, if I draw land, then I actually get to come back here by playing Undead Butler, Cutthroat, and Kabira Takedown, take out his Phalanx Leader. But now I just have to play 2 fucking spells. and just sit here with my dick out doing nothing at all. What a joke. Missed another land drop. This game's out to get me tonight. It's hard not to take it personally when you're so damn good, like me. But can't win them all. All right. Thanks for watching. I'm Felonyus. That's how to lose a bunch of Pioneer games and not have a good time. But I appreciate you being here. What a shitty bunch of games of Magic. That was somewhat fun, but wow. 1-3, 0-3. That was trash. Thanks for watching. I'm Felonius. I guess I forgot about the time I went 4-3, but who even fucking cares? Went 5-9 tonight. Oh, it's such a trash performance. All right, we'll find our way back up into the top 10 and 250 soon. Shit happens, though. Thanks for watching. I'm Felonius.